Sunscreen use பண்றதுனால நம்ம harmful UV radiation வந்து protect பண்ணும் skin. It will protect the skin from tanning, sunburn, premature aging and even skin cancer. The UV radiation வந்து நம்ம atmosphere வந்து even cloudy daysலயும் enter பண்ணும். And also it can enter through windows of car. So அதனால வீட்டுக்குள்ள இருந்தாலும் even if you travel by car and even on cloudy days also you are supposed to use sunscreens. Sun protection factor னு சொல்லுவாங்க SPF னா அப்படின்னா how efficient is the sunscreen. For example, SPF 30 அப்படின்னா it will protect from 97% of UV radiation and SPF 50 னா it will protect from 98% of UV radiation. Physical sunscreens are made of titanium oxide or zinc oxide, so they reflect the UV rays. So they are the best sunscreens and safer also, but cosmetically avlo appealing irukadu. And chemical sunscreens, they absorb the UV radiation and convert them into heat. Adanal cosmetically better ah irukum, but certain populations la use panna mudiyadhu. For example, pregnant individuals and children, because they have a little more chemicals. For oily acne-prone skin, the best sunscreens are gel-based matte finish and non-comedogenic sunscreens, and preferably chemical sunscreens because they blend easily with the skin and provide a good texture. For sensitive skin, for children and for pregnant and lactating mothers, the best sunscreens are physical sunscreens because they do not have much chemicals. They are mostly made from zinc oxide. So, but ore problem enna, they will be not cosmetically much appealing, but still safety is more important. You can go for chemical sunscreens which blend easily with the skin texture. This is a very interesting question. According to guidelines padi pathinga appadina, they use a teaspoon rule. For the face and neck, they say more than half a teaspoon would be enough. பட் ப்ராக்டிக்கலா என்ன இஷ்யூ ஆகுதுன்னா, இது நம்ம தியரிட்டிக்கலா சொல்றதுனால பேஷண்ட்ஸ் வந்து நிறைய அப்ளை பண்ணி அதுல டிஸ்கம்ஃபர்ட் வரதுனால அப்ளை பண்றதே விட்டுருவாங்க. What I would suggest is ஒரு thin even layer covering the entire sun exposed areas would be more than enough. ஐடியலா சன்ஸ்கிரீன்ஸ் வந்து வெளியே போறதுக்கு preferably 30 minutes முன்னாடி அப்ளை பண்ணிடணும், and once in every 4 hours அப்ளை பண்றது பெட்டர். My suggestion would be, first you can apply a moisturizer and over that you can apply sunscreen, which will give you a good feel. Certain sunscreens can be comedogenic, that means they can trigger acne and allergy. Some sunscreens which contain more chemicals can irritate the skin. So what நீங்க என்ன பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னா, you can prefer physical sunscreens and non-comedogenic sunscreens which will not irritate your skin. So இது ஒரு myth என்னன்னா sunscreens எல்லாமே harmful அப்படின்றது it's a myth. So you have to go for good brands, and also if you're worried about using too much chemicals, you can go for physical sunscreens which does not contain much chemicals. Theoretically yes, but what I would say is நீங்க வந்து adequate short brief exposure to sunlight வச்சிட்டு இருக்கிறப்ப this is not going to hinder your vitamin D absorption that much. Some prefer a very strong sunscreens for body, but cosmetically appealing ones for the face. So அப்படி இருக்கிறவங்களுக்கு நம்ம physical sunscreens வந்து பாடிக்கும், chemical sunscreens வந்து ஃபேஸ்க்கும் கொடுப்போம். But there is no harm in using the same sunscreen for both the body and neck and face. So அப்படி கிடையாது. There are costly sunscreens which can cause irritation. There are cheap sunscreens which are very effective. So நீங்க பார்க்க வேண்டியது the right SPF, good brand and which is not irritating your skin. கண்டிப்பா யூஸ் பண்ணணும். Especially you can prefer sunscreens called water resistance and waterproof sunscreens, and they also should be reapplied every 3 to 4 hours. It's a very interesting question. Sunscreens மட்டும் sun protection போதாது. You have to use physical methods like you can cover your skin with full sleeve t-shirts and shirts, and you can use hats, coolers and masks, cloths, etc.